The 15th Adhyaya or chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is called Purushottam Yoga. Every chapter in Bhagavad Gita has some form of yoga, like the very first chapter is called Arjuna Vishada Yoga, because Arjuna is in Vishada or lamentation or crying that he won't fight. Similarly, chapter 15 is the Purushottam Yoga, translated in English by Swami Prabhupada as the Yoga of the Supreme Person. In the Purushottam Adhik Mas, reading of chapter 15 is considered very auspicious. So let's do that. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhvamulam Adashakam Ashwattham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastvam Vedasa Vedavet. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its root upwards and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Adaschordhvam prasratastasya sakha guna pravridya vishaya pravalaha adascha mulani anusantatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. The branches of this tree extend downwards and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of senses. This tree also has its roots going down, and these are bound to fruitive activities of human society. Na rupam asyeha tatopalabhyate nanto nachadir nacha sampratishtata aswatham enam suvirudhamulam asangashastrena dridena chitva tatah padam tat parimargitvaim yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah tam eva chadyam purusham prapadhye yataha pravratihi prasrata purani. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvander vimukter sukha dukkha samyer gachanti yamudaha padam avyayam tat. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. Na tad bhashyate suryo na shashanka na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante taddamam paramam mama. That supreme abode of mine is not illuminated by sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. Mamevamsho jiva loke jiva bhutah sanatanaha manah shastrindriyani prakriti stani karshati. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind. Shariram yad avapnoti yakchapi utkramatishvaraha grihitvaitani samyati vayurgandhan ivasayat. The living entity in the material world carries his different conception of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. Srotram chakshuhu sparshanam cha rasanam grihanam evacha adishyamanas-chayam vishayan upasevate. The living entity thus takes another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudananupassyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in the knowledge can see all this. Yatanto yoginaschainam pashyanti atmani avasthitam yatanto api akratatmano nainam pashyanti achetasaha. The endeavoring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly. But those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try. Yad aditya gatam tejo jagad bhashayate akhilam yakchandramasi yakchagnao tattejo viddimamakam. The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, Krishna says. And the splendor of the moon and the splendor of fire are also from me. Gama vishya bhutani dharayami aham ojasa usnami chausadhi sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakah. I enter into each planet and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritah pranapana samayuktah pachami annam chaturvidam. I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the four kinds of foodstuff. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivisto mattah smritirjnanamapohanam cha vedesya sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta kridvedavid eva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. Dva imau purushau loke ksharaschakshara eva cha ksharaha sarva bhutani kutastho akshara uchyate. There are two classes of living beings, the fallible and the infallible. Fallible means somebody who makes mistakes, and infallible means somebody who doesn't make mistakes. In the middle world, every living entity is fallible. And in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. Uttamaha purushas tva anyaha paratmatmeti udahritah yo lokatrayam avishya vibharti avyaya ishvaraha. Besides these two, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them. Yasmat sharam atito ham aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi lokavedecha pratitaha purushottamah. Because I am transcendental, Krishna says, beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that Supreme Person. Yo mameva sammuddho janati purushottamam sa sarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages him in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. Iti guhya tamam shastram idam uktam mayanaga etad buddhva buddhiman syat krita krityascha bharata. This is the most confidential part of Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfection. So thus ends the 15th chapter or 15th adhyaya of the Bhagavad Gita. So in the Purushottam Adhikamas, we should recite this every day in order to purify our soul. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा।